That's it. And then I went into the theater in New Orleans, and it's such a fucking gorgeous theater. I was like, I'm not getting the opportunity to perform here tonight.
And it also, by the way, wasn't in New Orleans yet. Remember the conversation you and I had was I was going to Detroit and Houston, and I was like, dude, I'm going to places they have it. New Orleans doesn't have it yet, so maybe you should.
But I was also going to Alabama. I guess a case had broke out in Alabama, and all I was like, and then I'm just like, this isn't. I canceled, and I got a lot of shit.
You didn't cancel. You rescheduled.
I rescheduled.
Some people were going on.
Did we ever get my dates that I rescheduled?
Yeah, we're going to post them. You and I were very, I think, sort of put off by the way a lot of people were just canceling without putting a rescheduled date up. What's wrong? You okay?
Center for Disease Control and Prevention recommends no gatherings of 50 or more people in the U.S. for the next 8 weeks.
Okay, so we're going to be doing a little more rescheduling.
Look, here's the deal. As I hope...
We're going to be a lot of podcasting. That's what we're going to be doing.
I want to hope that what I just read is now disproved, that this airs whatever tomorrow or the next day, that is disproved. I'm not a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
All I can do is go, I can only do the best where I can sleep at night.
Yeah.
And just, like, I was very cognizant. I got invited to a fraternity party in Las Cruces in New Mexico.
Recently?
Yeah, there's ATOs. There's my fraternity. I was driving through and they found me there and they saw my bus and I DM'd with them and they were like, "Do you want to come to our fraternity party?"
Want to have some White Claw?
And I was like, "Fuck yeah, man! That's what I'm." And that's what I'm about. Like, I like that shit.
You're
hanging out with a bunch of kids and having a few beers.
Fun
and
at all
stories.
costs. Bert Kreischer.
I can't do it. I was like, I can't because I don't know. I don't know.
It's actually unethical at this point to congregate in big groups. Like, it's wrong. It's morally wrong.
I mean, even like when I see you and I go to give you a hug, it's what I normally do. I go, well, fuck, am I supposed to hug you? And like,
yeah.
And so, I don't know. I know I'm overthinking it, but I'm not.
I don't think so. I don't think it's possible to overthink this situation based on what happens in Italy because we're on the same trajectory and we have about the same level of preparedness, which is very little.
Yeah.
And we're not China. We're not a communist country. You can't, unless you enforce martial law, you can't make people stay in their homes the way they can in China. It worked in China, but we don't have the same ability to control people like that. This is a democracy.
It's gonna be. I think it'll be it'll be interesting to see what happens.
It's a doozy, and it's also, I think, look, comics, we are about showing up and we're about going to the places that nobody else will go and like
selfishly.
Yes.
I love
face-to-face interaction with our fans. Like this is what we do. But I think a lot of people were canceling without rescheduled dates. And something that I think is important that everybody knows through this is I could not reschedule Detroit or Houston, especially until there was a state of emergency declared, because in the contracts that we sign, it's called force majeure. So if I'm supposed to go to Detroit tomorrow and I cancel, I'm on the hook for that, and you don't get your money back. The theater's not going to refund your tickets, right?
It's a real shit. It's a lot more complicated than us just canceling.
Yes. So a lot of people were saying to me, why the fuck aren't you just canceling? And I'm like, because I have a contract that means the people that bought tickets don't get their money back until a state of emergency is declared. It's called an act of God. So otherwise, people will just fucking cancel shows all the time.
Yeah.
And then the union workers in the theaters, they have certain things and they have to get paid regardless. So you're boning the theater. There's a couple promotion companies that we work with and we fuck up our relationship with them.
I'll tell you what was really, this was the only thing I could hang my hat on for this, because I just pulled into LA today. I've been driving from New Orleans to LA in my tour bus. And this is the thing that made me feel better. Is I canceled. I almost stayed offline the past couple days. Not entirely, but just definitely the first day. I canceled. I posted a written statement, and I was like, I got to do this.
Yeah. I thought you had looked great.
I read the comments, and the comments were all very, very positive.
They're like, thank you. You're doing the right thing.
Yeah, not a lot of people in New Orleans were saying that, but but they were like, and then
bitch, pussy.
And then I went to the theater and I got really bummed when I looked at the theater. The Sanger theater.
Sangler?
Yeah, and it was gorgeous.
Yeah.
And then I looked at the ushers who were in there, and they were all a little older. And I thought, I wonder if I just, obviously I'm always going to be devil's advocate and go, Bert, nothing was going to happen. Nothing was going to happen. You overreacted. You're being a fucking pussy.
Not
That's how my brain goes. My brain says, but then I go, God, man, there was like legit. You look at those theaters. A lot of the ushers are older. That's how they make their money, and I don't. And you would have just annihilated that whole group.
Roll it.
Hey, rolling.
I got MeUndies thongs, and they are my favorite underwear. Did I not tell you this when we were not rolling?
You did tell me that. I picked the thong out, by the way.
Oh, cute.
I ordered that.
Oh, you gave me a sassy little purple number.
Well, remember when the last time I bought you underwear, how that went?
I don't remember.
We talked about it on here. You shamed me in front of all these people for buying you granny panties.
Oh, that's right, the full butt one. That was sick. That was perverted
I'll
of
just
you.
be into that.
MeUndies, here's the thing about thongs that people don't understand in underwear in general, is that they move and they chafe and they do all. MeUndies, the ones I have, they just stay right where you put them.
Second skin.
They don't wedge you up into your crevices.
I love my MeUndies.
I know. No, I'm honestly, I never buy new underwear. This is my, didn't I ask you to order me more?
Them.
Okay.
Nothing better than putting on your MeUndies, your wig, some YouTube.
This is Women's Month, which should be every month, honestly. And it is MeUndies' mission to motivate all the women around them to embrace and show up as their full, unfiltered self. MeUndies believe self-expression is so powerful and that they want to encourage all women to live that way every day. MeUndies thinks you're heroic, just as you are. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I
that's
agree.
good to know. MeUndies has a great offer for my listeners. For any first-time purchasers, get 15% off and free shipping. Honestly, I will give you your money back at this point. That's how confident I am that you are going to like these. 100% satisfaction guarantee makes me feel even more comfortable offering that. To get your 15% off your first pair, free shipping, and 100% satisfaction guarantee, go to MeUndies.com/Whitney. That's MeUndies.com/Whitney. I'm wearing them right now, and my butt feels great.
When you see me, what's the first thing you think? Stay away. But also, what gorgeous, beautiful hair.
I go to your eyebrows.
Do you know how it got that way? Yeah, I washed them with Function of Beauty.
You're obsessed with this brand.
They're fun.
You went and made your own shampoo and
Yeah, you take
conditioner.
a quiz. You tell them what you need. You can be the color or no color if you don't like color. Whatever.
And your own smell and everything.
Yeah, they don't smell. That's fun.
It's also the internet's top-rated customized hair brand. Oh, jeez, 30,000 five-star customer reviews. You're not special, Benton. Everyone knows this.
Yeah.
So you had to take a quiz, 4 questions, and they make a customized shampoo for you.
For your
that's
needs.
Vegan and these are for your knees, to wash that hair on your knees. Vegan and cruelty-free. You know, we love that. No sulfates, parabens, phthalates, phthalates, mineral oils, or other harmful ingredients. What flavor did you pick?
I think I did the apple pear, juicy pear.
Oh, yes, you did. You did.
Really like
And what
they
color?
make their mask. I did a yellow and a lavender.
Ooh, fresh, French.
Yeah, I'm really
French countryside.
I think
All
it
right.
started right now.
Okay, go to functionofbeauty.com.
/Whitney. Take your
4-part hair profile quiz.
and save 20% on your first order.
Don't spend another minute in hair misery. Go to functionofbeauty.com/Whitney. Let them know we sent you.
That's functionofbeauty.com/Whitney.
Yellow and purple, juicy pear.
Oh, and I got a series on Netflix that we shot.
Is it gonna be out yet?
No,
by then?
it should be coming out soon. It's called The Cabin, but I think we'll change it to Comedians in a Cabin Getting Canceled.
Comedians in cabins getting corona.
Oh, Jesus.
We did an
I read one
episode.
part, yeah.
Me and Chris D'Elia did an episode, and Chris and I. This is gonna sound weird. We're both pretty clear about when we think we're doing well at something and when we're not. We left that shoot being so insecure that we weren't funny.
You guys were fucking hilarious.
We disagree. We go to
the hardest I've ever laughed.
We go to Bert's show. He's doing this great idea, or comedians come to a cabin and they do. I don't want to give any of it away.
Oh, I'll tell you exactly. Bobby Lee gave me an enema.
Chris.
2 doors, of course.
Oh yeah, and gave me a
But
coffee
this must
enema,
be the last
and he
one.
didn't have the valve right, and it squirted out of the thing, and he thought I shit all over him. It was, dude, and then I shit, and then I did shit all over him. He game me an enema, and then I shit all over him. And it was so.
See, our episode is not as funny as that.
No. Yours is better because it's words. With me, Bobby, and Donnell, it's just action. One of the hardest I've ever laughed is.
We're so panicked about
Chris said to Whitney, said something about give you $100, and she goes, "Don't wink." And you went, "What?" She goes, "It looks creepy when you wink." By the way, I'm giving away the funniest part of the show, but this is, I mean, I still giggle at this. And he goes, "It's not creepy when I wink." She goes, "It's very creepy when you wink, Chris." And I go, "Do it to me." And he said something to me, and I said, and I went, "Okay, yeah, it's creepy." I go, "Wait, Whitney, tell me if it's creepy when I do it to you." And I go, "You've got cancer." And so now we start laughing what's the worst news you can deliver to someone, but sell it with a wink. And it's me, Chris, and Whitney doing this, delivering hate news. Horrible family died in a car accident. And we're laughing
It's a
so
miscarriage.
It's inoperable. And we are laughing so hard. Poor Leah Remini's just sitting there going, I don't know what the fuck to do. Like, are you guys just gonna...
Leah Remini was like, I think I need to go home.
At one point, she was like, I think I'm gonna leave. Because what would happen is the three of us would start in on a small bit that we found hilarious.
She's like, this is dark.
Yeah, and she's like, this isn't funny. It's
Yeah,
not funny to
this
tell
is-
someone they got cancer.
This is dark, and I was in Scientology.
Yeah,
And
it
this
was. But that was the fun. That show is so fucking funny, and I just got my lawyer sent to me. He's like, hey, there's a
It won't
clause
turn.
where you've got to prove all nudity, and I was like, oh.
Were we naked?
I was in every single episode, full frontal nudity. And at one point, I said to a young lady who was our camera op, or assistant camera op.
I feel like a lot of guys are struggling with this. Girl versus young lady versus woman.
She was a young lady.
But what's the difference between girl and young lady? Did you
Girl,
find yourself
I think
just correcting yourself?
Girl, yeah, I did, because girl for me is, I feel it's condescending,
Okay.
especially when you work with
There
someone.
was this girl.
She
And to me,
wasn't
I take it as a
woman.
compliment. It makes me feel young.
She wasn't a woman. Woman for me is like
There
over
was this
40.
woman. There was this woman I work with.
Woman also implies.
Why
that-
do you even need to have the age involved at all? Like,
I
no
see.
one would say, like, I was working with this young man the other day. It's just this guy.
This chick.
Can't do that.
Anyway, this skirt's holding the camera. I'm
This
like,
last
what the
age.
fuck are you doing with the camera? Give it to someone who knows what to do with it. Give it to a man, not a boy, a man. No, this. So this little tart has this piece of ass comes up to me. She was a young lady. I would imagine she's 27.
Okay.
I still consider that a young lady.
Okay.
And I'm naked on a floor, and I'm drinking wine, and she has her head turned, and I said, I apologize. By the way, every time I got naked, I was so overcorrect. I was like, guys, I'm getting naked. Everyone know. If you're upset by this, please leave the room. So she got her head turned, and I say to her, I said, hey, when you signed up for this, did they have you like sign some sort of clause, like going like, I'm aware there will be nudity, or she goes, no. And I went, wait, what did they tell you this show was? She goes, I was told this was comedians in cars getting coffee. And I said, really? And she goes, yeah. And by the way, her head's turned to me. She's talking to me. She goes, yeah, this is not what I signed up for.
I just did a movie, and there was a girl that was a PA that was on your show. She goes, oh, yeah, no, I met you on Bird Show. And I was like, oh, yeah, how was it? She was like, it was intense. I feel like it was the same person.
It was intense. It really was intense. I mean,
She was like, that was intense.
they had a code. There was another, I'll say a woman. I can't remember her name. She did script, so she wrote whatever was the action was.
Yeah,
the editor.
script supervisor.
She was a script supervisor,
Yeah.
and she
This is
had a
promising.
shorthand of cock to camera, CTC. So it was like cock to camera,
Which means you're cocked to camera.
and it's not a big cock.
Pixelate.
They're not going to pixelate it at all.
Do you really think you don't have a big dick, or you're just saying that?
No,
to be
I have
likable?
I have a good dick hard. Like I have a legit good dick hard,
Mm-hmm.
but it is not impressive soft. It is not representative.
None of them
me.
are.
Yeah,
Because
but
here's
it's
what I'll
not
say.
representative
I
of
do
me.
think a lot of guys, and I don't know if it's like guys' version of self-deprecation, like Howard talks about his
I
dick
think
not
he has a
being
small
big.
dick. I think he has a small
You
dick.
truly think?
I think Howard Stern has a small dick.
How? Do you know?
Because he's honest about it. The way he talks about it, only guys with small dicks would know. Like, I think he's got a good dick hard, but I think when he's naked with his dick not hard, it just. By the way, that look is representative of you with your dick. No one ever sees your dick hard unless they're dating you.
I was gonna say soft.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone's dick soft.
No, how about this? You've never seen a dick that has a good
Oh, I
hair.
was just flattering myself. Every dick I see gets hard right away. That's not what I meant. I just mean the guys that I've dated,
Hey, I've never seen a small dick either. I guess it's just the locker rooms I hang out in.
I'm just saying, guys, the same way. I always hide my butt when I walk away. Like if I walk away, so if I'm naked and I walk away from the bed, I'll cover my butt with my hands because I'm so insecure about like cellulite. And girls do that, or the front, like because your thigh jiggle, you sort of find ways to cover it up, right? And so I find every guy I've ever dated, when they get out of bed, if their dick is not hard, which it would be, they always like hide it. Guys usually cover their dicks.
Oh, no.
If it's
I've
not
had
hard.
sex with you, you can see my dick anyway, from any angle.
Because you're like, you know what I'm capable of.
You know what I'm capable of. Look, this isn't us.
Yeah.
This is, you've seen me bring fun. You've seen me make it rain. This isn't, yeah, I don't have any problem with and I think I've a joke about it, but like, my dick doesn't look with my body now. I just doesn't look, it's not attractive. That's why I'm not drinking this month and I'm losing weight. Get my shit together.
Have you ever shaved your balls?
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Yourself?
I'll take it to the next level. When I was probably like when I was hooking up with chicks, which I never really did a ton of.
Cannot picture it.
I did a thing where I trimmed down all my pubic hair to like a 4, right?
With
beard trimmers. Trimmed it down to a 4. Okay. Then I took a magic marker and I drew a sunrise of the sun, like squiggle, like Dennis Rodman's tattoo.
Yeah.
The sunrise. Then I trimmed with a pair of liners all the hair that didn't have marking on it. Then I washed it off and it was a fucking sunrise above my junk. It was goddamn glorious. It was like, I remember a girl was lucky enough to see it at that point, and she went,
They didn't enter. These figures, they look like those creatures, but they're graceful. Yashil, goddesses of protection. The silver box of Ishal was forged in paradise and brought to earth. Did those creatures make the box? Neither false gods nor zealots shall be allowed to pass. They're protecting it. Is that why they fought me so viciously? Here they keep the box until the sun's renewal. Here. It has to be here. An eclipse and a heron, like the tattoos on Unuratu's arm. But where's the box? Oh no, a foreshock. Destroyed it. Finally, I made it. I can use these to climb out of here. All full up. Can't carry any more.
She went, yeah, because I wasn't like a big like I just didn't fuck a lot. But there's this girl from Chicago. She saw it. She went like this. She went, what is that? And I went, do you like it? She went, hold on. She's like, could you do that to me? I go, I could do that to anybody.
Wait, what is the thing about shaving a woman's pubes? I would never let someone that do that to me.
Ooh, this is a great comment. I have done that to Leanne as long as we've been married.
I can't wrap my head around this. I have to go.
It is.
I'm leaving my own home.
It gets me excited because I know then we're fooling around. She'll say, that's one of the
Hey, big boy.
Hey, big boy. I think someone needs a trim. And you're like, oh, yeah.
But with razor?
There's no
I
other
use
way.
the Lawnmower 3.0.
I'm sorry?
It's maybe the best. If you guys are a sponsor, this is the best fucking piece of tools I've ever used ever. They've got the skin safe technology where you don't clip, you don't cut. Because if you use liners, like legit liners, you're going to grab skin.
I don't even know what a liner is.
Liners are what black dudes use to trim their beards. They're really like, I mean, like almost like I trim my like this with a liner.
Oh, it's like a
Yeah.
little.
You see how straight line that is?
Yes,
It's
okay.
like that, and they're a little wider.
Okay.
You cannot use like straight up hair clippers.
Yeah.
That is like
No.
that is like a butcher down there, and you can't use beard trimmers because that grabs skin. So you'll get. I've definitely cut her before. I've definitely cut her. But these fucking Lawnmower 3.0.
I've definitely cut her.
What's great is sometimes depending on the lighting, you can't get a great thing. It's got an LED light right above the clippers, so you see exactly what you're cutting. Now, what I do personally,
I'm sweating. I'm so upset.
If you want to talk about my exact,
I can't breathe.
First of all, I just get rid of everything long. Let's just trim it down. Let's get everything long. We're gonna leave the top because I've ignored the top altogether. Like we're talking pubis part, and then I will
The top, like as in the closest to the belly button area?
so if she's laying on the bed like this,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
And then feet up, I'll work.
Feet up?
I've got to get a good angle with me. I'm not gonna. How are you gonna do this? So with your legs crossed and I gotta guess at it and fight in there?
You mean you do like the lips?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God! I am so stressed out!
Oh yeah. I'll pull one to the side. Trim up! And then trim up! And then pull to the side! Show your
No! Oh, sorry. Oh my God.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That is sick. You're both sick.
No, we're in love.
This is not love. This isn't love. This is some Sid and Nancy
I can't let her look
fucked
like
up
Captain Caveman
code.
down there. I need her to. She won't do it to me.
But I'm gonna say something this is gonna get me in a lot of trouble.
Go ahead.
I know vaginas are beautiful. I know they're powerful, beautiful tulips, George O'Keeffe, the whole thing. I mean, do you really want to be that close to a vagina?
Oh, I like being inside them.
I know, but
Yeah.
to see, don't you? I mean, I would be worried there'd be like an ingrown or a
No. I mean, we've been doing this for 18 years now. Like I
fully bald,
No. Oh, I like a little. I like some.
tuft.
I like hair up top there.
Okay.
But not. You can't. It's very problematic. Is you can't have the like right here, right on the edge
Yeah.
of the valley. You got to trim that back because if you go down there and it's too long, it'll get in your nose. So you got to trim that
Are
back.
you still going down on Leanne?
Every fucking time. It is my favorite thing in the world to do. It's like,
Slow
and
clap.
I have gotten. That's why I look at Owen Gray. I've gotten to the place where I go, hold on.
Means.
Let's not go at this like we're starving and we haven't had a meal in a while. Let's make it like we're not that hungry and we want to work at the meal. I've gotten so good lately that and I wasn't always good. I like at all. I read something in Playboy when I was like in 9th grade, and it was the wrong thing to read about how to do it, and I did it wrong my whole
Back
life.
when only men wrote that magazine.
Yeah, and then I watched Cat House, and some girl.
What's Cat House?
It was a show on HBO that Dennis Hoff had like.
The entrance is marked with a heron and an eclipse.
On my way.
provide support. Do you have it?
It was a trap. The box was taken and Unuratu was captured.
We heard. We're working on a plan.
She's being held at the prison by the old temple. Hakan led a raid, and was taken too.
We'll charge the bridge that leads to the prison.
It's aggressive. What if I climb up here, free her, and then signal to attack?
That could work. Etzli's scouting the temple in the upper district. He could find you a way in.
I'll go talk to him.
We'll have backup ready once you get her out.
Sounds good.
For strength and safety.
Thank you.
Laura,
I'll get her out.
I know.
Really? You believe that? The great Sinchichika and the shield of the Age Maker.
Why not?
Listen to yourself. It's a myth.
Unuratu believes it. That's enough for me. Lara,
Yes?
I am Koryanka. Unuratu has spoken very highly of you. I was the one who opened the way to the old barracks when Etzli was captured. You played a part in that as well. We are sisters of the same cause.
Ah, I see. Your tattoo, are you...
One of the shorn ones, yes. But that was another life. Before Amaru, when we stood for something else. He dissolved my order in favor of his priests. I am all that is left. But I swore an oath. Never take a step backwards in battle. So now I wear the colors of the rebellion. I am duty-bound to Queen Unuratu.
Well, the reputation of the Shorn Ones is well known to me. Historically speaking, it's an honor.
You're too kind.
I heard you speak of Emperor Sinchichika.
Yes, the first emperor of Paititi. He is Unuratu's ancestor. He made this age everything we see, touch, smell, everything we fight for now.
I've never heard of this shield before, the
shield of the Age Maker. It is the evidence this rebellion needs that Unuratu is the one to lead Paititi into the next age. Inscribed on the shield is the ordination ritual. The ritual will prove Queen Unuratu is the next Age Maker, that only she may create destiny, and not that false god Amaru.
And where is the shield?
Hidden, deep within the mountain, beyond the path of Huracan.
The Path of Huracan.
It is a trial, designed to test all those who seek the shield.
You've already tried.
That was my mission before Etzli was captured. Unfortunately, I had to divert. Since his rescue, the cult knows we're planning something, so... Now I must prepare our fighters, and the shield must wait. Only I fear that if we wait too long, Amaru may get to it first and deny Unuratu's claim.
If Amaru gets the shield, he can unite Paititi behind whatever story he chooses and proclaim himself the Age Maker. He'll remake the world as he sees fit.
Yes,
That can't happen.
I was hoping you would say that.
That's my friend over there with Uchu. His name's Jonah. I'll contact him if I find anything.
I'll stay close to him. Thank you, Lara.
I should have done something. Now Unuratu is captured.
¡Enorme! ¡Qué suerte! ¿Le mostraste esto a Abby?
Parece una bobada con todo lo que...
¡Carajo! ¿Qué le pasa?
Se lo prometiste.
¿Cómo se fue hoy? ¿Estuviste tomando?
Abigail está muy ocupada para estas persecuciones, Bancho. Ya no es una niña. Tiene un pueblo que cuidar.
Bah, solo no quieres que persiga fantasmas.
I love old maps. When I was a little girl, they always led to treasure.
Siempre me hacen sentir más perdida.
My name's Lara, by the way.
Pilar, no pareces el tipo de turista que solemos tener.
I'm an archaeologist, actually.
Ay, sí, creo que sería más apropiado. Deberías hablar con Abigail. Ella conoce la historia de este lugar mejor que nadie.
We've already met. Abby's been kind enough to let my friend and I stay with her while we're visiting.
Ah, bueno, entonces eres un huésped bienvenido en Kuwak Yaku.
Thank you. Do you need help understanding the map?
No era para que yo lo entendiera.
I have hidden the truth, as Abigail will find. But to uncover it, she must take a trip back in time.
Mariana nunca fue una gran poetisa.
Mariana?
La abuela de Abigail. La perdimos contra el cáncer. Hoy hace un año en realidad.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Mariana quería que Abigail tuviera el mapa en el aniversario de su muerte, pero...
You're not sure.
No sé si está lista.
It's none of my business, but if it helps, Mariana believes she was.
Tienes razón. Supongo que nunca fue mi decisión, ¿verdad? ¿Te importaría entregarle el mapa a Abigail? Perseguir a esa chica es trabajo de tiempo completo. Y mis caderas no lo soportan.
Not at all.
Sí, el nivel...
Abby, it's Lara.
Hey, stranger. How are you making out? How's Jonah?
Jonah's fine. He's with a friend.
A friend, huh? What's her name?
His name is Uchu. Listen, Abby, I'm back in Kwakyaku, and I've come across an old map that belonged to your grandmother.
Well, there's an old-timer in town, Diego. He runs the community garden. He's into maps, I think. Maybe he can take a look. Meet me there?
On my way.
¿La puedo ayudar?
I'm a friend of Abby's. She asked me to meet her here. We have a map we'd like you to look at.
¿Ah? Echemos un vistazo. Este es un buen trabajo. Buen detalle. Me alegra ver que se ha retrasado todos estos años.
You're familiar with it?
Puede que haya un poco más de polvo en el ático en estos días, pero nunca olvido mi trabajo. La abuela de Abby me pidió que lo preparara. Recuerdo bien, se suponía que era algún tipo de regalo para Abby.
There are blemishes here, 3 of them, do you see?
Yo no los puse ahí. ¿Huele a limón? ¿No?
Lemon. Lemon juice can be used as ink to... There could be a heat fix message hidden in the map. Can I use your brazier?
Seguro. Adelante. ¿Cómo funciona esto?
Well, lemon juice is organic, so it will oxidize and turn brown when it's heated, and a secret message will appear.
Han pasado muchos años. ¿Crees que todavía se notará?
As soon as Abby gets here, we're gonna find out.
Find out what?
Y mira quién llegó.
I'm an angel, Diego. You know that.
No cuando eras pequeña.
Abby, according to Diego, your grandmother asked him to make the map for you, as a gift.
Why would I need a map of the village? I know this place in my sleep.
There's more. Your grandmother hid something here in the paper. You can barely see it. I think it's a secret message.
Usó tinta invisible.
Invisible ink. Really?
Bueno, solo es jugo de limón, pero...
But it does the trick.
So, what's this secret?
Don't know. May I?
Let's take a look.
Look, those symbols, they're...
3 X's.
X marks the spot.
Cute, Grandma.
Are these points far from here?
Nope. Should we split up?
Sure. I'll take those 2 there. Thanks. There's a 3-stepped edge on one side that looks to have been carved by hand. Abby, how are you making out?
Almost at it. Whatever it is. You?
Look for a fragment of stone with a 3-stepped edge. I found one here. I'm sure we're looking for 2 others.
You're the expert.
Impossible. I can't carry anymore. Hand carved on one side.
Lara, I think I have one of those stone things here.
I've got the others.
Now what?
Now we put them together and see what your grandmother is trying to tell you.
Pilar understood Grandma better than anyone. Meet me at her place.
All full up. Can't carry any more.
Si le interesa, tengo algunas cosas para comerciar.
¿Cómo te fue hoy? Estuviste tomando muestras de suelo en el noreste.
Esperaba que Abigail estuviera contigo.
She's on her way.
Hi, Auntie.
Ha pasado mucho tiempo, niña. Déjame verte. Todavía con el cabello corto, ya veo.
Auntie, we found something in Grandma's map.
En realidad, tu cabello también podría estar mejor ahora que te veo de nuevo. Par de niñas tan poco femeninas.
Auntie, please. Why did Grandma want me to have the map? I deserve to know.
¿Recuerdas las historias que tu abuela solía contarte cuando eras niña? Sobre un lugar mágico, escondido, construido por tus antepasados.
Yes, but I grew up, and she grew old, and nothing magical ever happened.
Pero no olvidó su promesa.
Mami, ¿qué es eso que hay en la isla?
Señor, gracias por tu gracia. Ayúdanos a superar.
¿Cómo te fue hoy? Estuviste tomando muestras de suelo en el noreste, ¿verdad?
Cuidado con Abigail, por favor. Manténla a salvo. No podemos perderla. Sí, el nivel de mercurio fue un poco menor.
Por lo menos puedo entrar a ver.
Saca los
¿Qué es eso? Quería decir algo.